Hello everybody, this is Roger from Roger's Reviews. Today we're going to be talking about Arlo, the Arlo system. This is a wireless security system. These are what the camera looks like. Alright, and there's a little, you can screw a mount on the bottom if you want to mount them like on a table or something. And underneath there's a little switch here that helps you open the battery compartment up. You push down, well, usually it opens a lot easier than this, and then opens up. There's 4 batteries in there. Those 4 batteries look like this. You can get them at like most of it, like Batteries Plus. It's a CR123A. I know I get like 12 of them for like 20 bucks. It's a pretty good deal. But if you have this system, you're going to be going through a lot of batteries. So I recommend getting the rechargeables. And I got these off Amazon. These are, not sure what brand they are, but these weren't too expensive. A little bit more than regular batteries. And then I got a charging system, and basically you can plug just a regular phone charger will charge all these up. And I end up getting 2 packs because I have four cameras. That way I could charge them all at once. It's really nice too if you get double the amount of batteries. That way you can switch your batteries out and have the other ones charging, so you don't have any downtime. Again, this is the Arlo system. This is your little instruction manual. You do have to have Wi-Fi for the system to work properly. And then these are different mounting brackets you can get. And then there's also, you can get different color covers to go over them. I have I ended up getting some black covers because it was like, I bought some accessories and it came with one, so I went ahead and bought a couple more. But these are really good for outside. Keeps the rain, the moisture off, and then it keeps the glare down too. So if you're gonna have them outside, I recommend getting something like this. And also too, there's a cutout on the bottom, so you can basically get to your battery pack without taking the cover off. It's a little bit cumbersome, but you can do it. Works out okay. So here's the mount. So the mount looks like. If you're desperate and you want to, you can actually, I've used a thumbtack before to mount these temporarily, but you really want to use as like a basically drywall screw, like an inch drywall screw, 1.5 inches. And basically what you do is you put the drywall screw in and just snap it in and make it tight enough to where it doesn't move. Once it is mounted properly in the right location, there's a magnet inside the cameras, and you can basically just snaps right in there, and then you can move the camera up, down, left or right, or anywhere really. And they're really good mounts because you can mount it and move it all the way sideways, and you can actually see the wall right beside it. Even if you mount it here, you can move it all the way around because it has a wide angle lens, and you'd be surprised what you can see out of this little camera, especially if it's mounted properly. I usually mount them close to the corners, and there's other mounting hardware. If you're going to mount it on the ceiling, this isn't the best hardware because it'll actually stop the camera from moving all the way up. So you want to get a little offset, similar to this one right here. And then that way you can mount it in the ceiling like so. Mount that one on the ceiling, and then it's just a ball, and then you can have almost full control of where you mount it. I've got one of those. I tried out, works out really well. But I do recommend, if you do have a system, you get rechargeable batteries. This is the home base. This has to be plugged in to your Wi-Fi, and like your Ethernet cable, you hardwire this in, but everything else can be wireless. This is the only thing that has to be hardwired into your internet. And it's real simple to set up. Once you got everything plugged in, you just hit this button on top, and you sync each camera, and it'll blink, and then it'll turn blue, and then it'll be a solid color, and then you know they're linked. And you just go through and you link each one, and then you label each camera what it is and where it's at. And what's nice is once you can just have a regular smartphone, and it will be able to view this anywhere. So as long as you have your Wi-Fi hooked up and your cell phone with the app, you can basically view your cameras anytime, anywhere. Another thing is you can set your cameras up to be on all the time, or you can set them up to be on a certain, like there's an app to where you can set it up to every time you leave work or leave home, like at 8 o'clock or 7:30, you can have them turn on when you leave and then turn off when you come home. Or you can set it up to where every time your phone gets away, like a mile away from the house, they turn on. So that's how I have mine set up. So every time I leave, I don't have to think about it, they turn on. But the more they're on, of course, the more battery you're going to kill. So if you're going to have them on a lot, I recommend getting the rechargeable batteries, or you're going to be going through batteries quite quickly. Now this is the first generation of Arlos I've seen. The next generation actually comes with rechargeable battery packs, and they're a little bit bigger, and they slide up in there, and they're like a big square. Those seem to last a little bit longer, and also too, if you're mounting these outside, you can actually get a solar panel to help recharge the battery, and it prolongs the life of the rechargeable battery, so you don't have to charge the batteries as often. If you don't use them that much, you might not ever have to recharge the batteries. And I think also too, the newer ones have a place where you can plug them in, so that way you never have to recharge the batteries either. So I recommend these if you're basically you have a new house or new apartment, new condo, and you want to get security fast. You can buy this, tear the box open, come home, and like in 30 minutes, less than an hour, you can have a active system live and ready to go. Also too, with Netgear, these Arlos, what's nice is if someone breaks in, all this information is going to the cloud, so they can take all your cameras, take your base station and everything, every single wire, every single camera you got, and the cloud will store the information, so you can still have the information even if they steal your equipment. So again, this is Roger with Roger's Reviews. I definitely give the thumbs up to the Arlo system, but I'm going to upgrade to the rechargeable battery packs, the bigger system. It's like the Pro, and I think I'm going to be able to be a lot happier, not have to change batteries out as much. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with these. You go through a lot of batteries, and seems like you're always constantly switching batteries out. But if you like this review, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Basically, I review everyday common stuff you buy at the store. I'm just basically trying to give you information, good content, so you can make a better buying decision. Again, this is Roger with Roger's Reviews. I appreciate it. Have a great day.